Sabadi, welcome to this LNTV English News Edition for Wednesday, the 7th of April. I am Alunsawat Lasasan. In Vientiane capital, our top stories. Lao, Cambodian and Vietnamese officials appraise audit procedures. A Lao delegation departs for ASEAN Roundtable talks in Vietnam. ASEAN 16 preparatory meetings held in Hanoi, the capital city of Vietnam. Ho Chi Minh honored in a songwriting contest. Hot weather may bring thunderstorms. Education faculty names Miss Pi Mai Lao contest. And now we begin firstly with the second Northern Ethnic Festival opening in Bo Kaeo. Bo Kaeo Province officially opened a cultural tourism festival yesterday, aiming to promote tourism and local development in the northern provinces. The festival focuses on cultural tourism to attract visitors and hopes to expand tourism in the region. Officials said this is the largest festival of its kind ever held in northern Laos, and Bo Kaeo has the distinction of being the second province to host the event.
This year, it is Bo Kaeo's turn to host the event, which is rotated annually. From yesterday, a major ethnic festival of four northernmost Lao provinces held in Hue Sai district of Bo Kaeo province from March 6th to 7th, prior to the Lao New Year. Prime Minister Buason Buphawan, Bo Kaeo Provincial Governor Kham Man Sunvilet, government representatives from Vietnam and China, diplomats from Thailand, and local people participated in the festivals.
มื้อนี้อยู่แขวงบ่อแก้วพวกเฮาจึงได้จัดให้มีพิธีเปิดงานวัฒนธรรมชนเผ่าครั้งที่2ขึ้นเพื่อแน่ใสอนุรักษ์รักษาและสืบต่อพัฒนาวัฒนธรรมให้ขยายตัวดีขึ้นไปเรื่อยๆ
At the opening ceremony, Bo Kaeo Provincial Governor Kham Man Sunvilet said the main aim of the festival is to promote tourism in the four provinces of Udom Sai, Bo Kaeo, Phung Sali, and Luang Nam Tha, which a particular focus on the cultural diversity of the ethnic groups. He said, adding, the festival expects over 100,000 visitors, including invited guests from around the country, from some Vietnamese, Thai, and Chinese provinces. Prime Minister Buason Buphawan hit the gong 9 times, signifying the festival begins with each ethnic group of the 4 provinces represented in the parade. The 2-day festival also be a trade of the provincial capital to display items produced by various ethnic groups, including textiles and crops. There will be artistic performances and beauty contests from each ethnic group conducted in their respective traditional dress. The Yuan ethnic group represented Bo Kaeo province and marched during the opening ceremony. The Thai Dam ethnic group represented Luang Nam Tha. The Phu Noi group represented Phung Sali province, and the Lư ethnic group represented Udom Sai province. 14 ethnic groups are resident in Udom Sai's 7 districts. The largest of these is the Khmer ethnic group, followed by Lao Lum, Mong, Phu Sang, and Lao Hue, and Akha. It is disclosed that the festival organized in line with the Prime Minister's directive encouraging tourism events to persuade Lao people to travel domestically. The festival would also help raise the profile of culture, renew tourism, and encourage tourists to explore the ancient tradition of the local areas.
The use of taxation revenues in the national budget means that public accounts must be accurate, transparent, accountable, and cost-effective. Vice President of the Lao National Assembly, Dr. Saisompon Phomvihan, made the comment at a seminar held in Vientiane yesterday entitled Coordination Mechanisms Among National Assemblies and Related Governmental Agencies on Audit Work.
Speaking at the two-day seminar, where involves economic, finance, banking, audit, planning and budgeting officials from the National Assemblies of Cambodia, Laos and Vietnam, Dr. Saisumpon stated that auditing aims to improve the transparency of the financial system as well as the effectiveness of spending. He said, adding that audits also play a role in anti-corruption efforts and are considered to be an effective tool to support oversight of a government's administration. Dr. Saisumpon said representatives from the three countries should discuss detailed plans regarding guidelines and cooperation in the field for upcoming years. It is believed the lessons learned at the seminar will be a part of greater efforts for the three countries' national assemblies to overcome barriers and challenges. The outcomes will also help to implement plans to ensure effective mandates of the national assemblies to oversee policies of the government and mitigate any potential negative effects on the nation's development.
Minister of Information and Culture Mun Kao Orabun led a delegation to Vietnam yesterday on a short working visit from April 6th to 9th. The visit will include attending a meeting of senior officials from the ASEAN socio-cultural community in Ho Chi Minh City and the ASEAN Senior Economics Officials meeting.
According to Minister Mun Kao, the delegation will also attend the joint preparatory meeting, which will focus on preparations for the 16th ASEAN Summit to be held in Hanoi. The meetings will focus on discussions towards the building of a common ASEAN community.
ASEAN Summit's preparatory meetings were held in Hanoi on April 6th, including the ASEAN Senior Officials Meeting, known as SOM, the ASEAN Economic Senior Officials Meeting, and the meeting of the Senior Officials Committee for the ASEAN Socio-Cultural Community. Our news team was there covering the event. Assistant Minister of Foreign Affairs Alunkao Kittikun led the Lao delegation in attending the ASEAN 16 preparatory meetings held in Hanoi. These important meetings are to prepare for the ASEAN 16 plenary session scheduled for April 8th to 9th. According to Alunkao Kittikun, who is also head of Laos senior officials, the meeting is a major step towards putting all the documents from various meetings and the ASEAN Coordinating Council meeting of ASEAN foreign ministers for submission to ASEAN 16. The ASEAN community is based on three pillar communities: political security, economic, and socio-cultural. The political security community aims to build a peaceful and secure environment for developing Southeast Asia by raising cooperation within ASEAN on political security to a higher level with the involvement and contribution of outside partners. ASEAN economic senior officials discussed ways of speeding up the establishment of the ASEAN community and the implementation of the ASEAN Charter, boosting cooperation and intra-block links while increasing regional capacity in order to cope with global challenges. The socio-cultural community's target is to serve and increase people's living standards by dealing with issues related to social equality and justice, culture, the environment, and the impact of globalization and technological revolution. ASEAN socio-cultural community officials also discussed ways of accelerating the establishment of an ASEAN socio-cultural community later this year, with a focus on evaluating an overall plan for building the community and reviewing the results that have been recorded to fulfill the target of creating an ASEAN community by 2015. To meet the 2015 target for an ASEAN socio-cultural community, 300 measures have been proposed. Therefore, the preparatory meeting put forward priority areas for this year, with Vietnam as the ASEAN chair.